Good morning. This recording will be about my presentation and my microclass for Smart Academy. So I am calm and I'm ready to teach and to learn. Well, my full name is Maria Camila Benavides Bastidas. My ID number is 10 19 14 20 40. I'm 23 years old and I am living in Pasto, Nariño. I'm from here. I was born in Pasto and I lived here until I had to go to the university. However, this is the place where I'm living right now. About my educational background, well, I want to say that I studied for a degree in modern languages at Pontificia Universidad Javeriana in Bogota. I got graduated on September of this year, so the labor experience that I have comes from my practicum and for and from some private English lessons that I have given. Well, now some technical skills. I'm a language teacher. I'm certificated with academic IELTS B2 for English, but I'm also certificated with DELF B2 for French. Moreover, at college, I studied levels of Portuguese and one level of Italian. My, as I already told you, my experience comes from my labor practicum, and it was really meaningful for me because as I did it the whole last year during the pandemic, it helped me to have experience in both in-person classes and virtual learning. Regarding my skills, I consider myself a very responsible, tidy, and disciplined person that has stood out for my honesty and my sense of leadership. And this last has been a plus in teamwork. Some of my interests and dreams, my nearest plan is to get a stronger job experience in order to practice my profession in the best way. Likewise, I'd like to continue studying. My next goal is to study for a master's degree in Spanish as a foreign language, or ELE. Plus, I dream about traveling all around the world one day and meeting new people and learn from other cultures. Here you can find some of my contact information. This is my email and my cell phone number. Well, now I'm going to present my English lesson, so let's start. Let's talk about our future goals, my future goals, or your future goals. How ambitious do you think you are? Who do you pretend to be by 2031? Or what will you have done by your next birthday? What are your plans before you die? For example, before dying, I will have traveled all around the world for sure. Have you ever thought about what you will have done by the time you arrived home today? Or what will you have learned by the next year? Let's think about it, okay? Who will I have been in 3 years? Well, now we are in 2021, and I just have finished my degree. However, I want to continue studying. So, if I start my master's next year, I will have obtained my diploma by 2024. This is what we can call the future perfect. So, let's take into account. There are three important parts to take into account. Will, that shows you that the sentence is in future tense. Present perfect, that shows you that the sentence goes in a participle verb tense. And the time, This is important, the time expressions, because it will help you to contextualize that the action will have been done before a specific moment. And if you can notice this is the function of this tense. If you have any questions, please let me know because we are going to practice. Okay, so let's practice. We are going to answer the previous questions. The first questions we already read. Uh, who do you pretend to be by 2031? I will have bought my own car by 2031. That's my plan. What will you have done by your next birthday? By my next birthday, I still won't have moved from my parents' house. I think so, or I hope so. What are your plans before you die? Well, as I already answered these questions, I will definitely have traveled all around the world before dying. Have you ever thought about what you will have done by the time you arrived home today? Well, I haven't thought about this, but I think I will have finished my Labor Day by the time I arrived home today. Another one, the last question. What will you have learned by the next year? Well, by the next year, I will have improved my language skills. I think about the language that I also speak. Well, so now it is your turn. The production time. Well, so let's pretend you are a time traveler, okay? And you already know what will have happened to you by 2050. So, please make a short audiovisual production, no more than 3 minutes, where you can show all the things you will have done or all the things you will have been by that time. Okay? Remember to use some of the examples we already studied here. And creativity is on your own. So that's all for today. Thank you.